First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren files nomination paper from Hengang AC. BJP will not make any promise that cannot be translated into action, says Chief Minister N. Biren. People across India begin to light NPP, asserts National President of NPP, Conrad Sangma. Pained over ticket denial, Chief Spokesperson of BJP, CH Bijoy, says he does not support BJP candidate, will cast his vote for Nota or will not cast at all. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Chief Minister N. Biren has filed his nomination papers from Hengang Assembly constituency for the first phase of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election scheduled to be held on February 27. BJP's manifesto will be released within a few days, but unlike other party, BJP will not bring out manifesto that cannot be translated into action, the Chief Minister said. Chief Minister Biren arrived at the DC Imphal East Complex, Porompat, around 11:30 a.m. to file the nomination papers. His papers were received by returning officers of Hengang AC Ilangbam Amuthoy Kanganba. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, A. Sharda Devi, accompanied the Chief Minister during the filing of nomination papers. Later, talking briefly to the media persons, Biren said, preparation for manifesto is over and will be released within a few days. Like other parties, BJP will never make any promise that cannot be turned into reality. The party's manifesto will have its basis on Atma Bharat Nirman in order to be self-reliant. Special attention will be paid to activities that can generate self-employment among unemployed educated youth. Further attention will be paid to activities in the social sector such as startup, skill development, etc. Sports infrastructure will be developed in tandem with modern times. Target is being aimed at converting agriculture and horticulture into organic. Besides, higher education will be paid special attention to, Chief Minister Biren said.
अयंबने अखोई फोकस मैनिफेस्टो सी अखोइना पिरकदोरिसी आत्मनिर्भर भारत आइदी अखोई सेल्फ रिलायंट ओइननबगी youth singi unemployment issues singda अखोइना हानादगी startup adugo social sector singda pira ibasmaina hena mohena social sector singda empower torokanda investment chaungna torokanda अखोई skill development gi kuthangda priority piba adagi higher education gi institution ching hangtongna bagi adugumba pandam ekhoi yorkani adagi sports ki infrastructure da ekhoi modern technology ekhoi training mapanda satna tobu yana bagi adugumba gi pandam ekhoi yauri adagi agriculture sector da aduga ekhoi horticulture sector da ekhoi pura state sidai da ekhoi kainogi ekhoi kare haitare organic ki onkhat nabagi pandemic hoida lairi.
Replying to questions on the election-related unwanted incidents, Biren said it is very unfortunate that unwanted incidents are happening in connection with the election. He appealed to the people to ensure that such incidents do not recur. No disturbance should be given to anyone and everyone should be allowed to choose candidate freely and without fear, he added.
अखोई बीजेपी की दी आहान बगी नोंगदु खरा पेने दबगी मफम अमन इदा तोरमे अखोई दी होजि लोइना इंटेंडिंग कैंडिडेट मयाम दु अखोई आइगा फमिनरगा प्रेसिडेंट गा फमिनरगा अखोई वारी सानदना लोइना अखोई दी सपोर्ट तंगदना अखोई दी शांति की फिल्म द लाए अखोई दी लोइना अमत ओइना फाइट जुंजनरे अद मयाम दैना अपील तंगनिंगसे इलेक्शन से यारिंगै भावलेंट याहुनगुमसे अदुगा माना माना अपाम्बा माना अनिंगबदु मनुंग थादगदमनि उगदबसु नते aduna masidai da hoji khanadana chainadana tawbusim tadi tawbiganu haidana masimai appeal tawningi mayamda.
National President of National People's Party (NPP) Conrad K. Sangma has asserted that people not only in the northeast region but across India are starting to like NPP and the party's strength is increasing. The national NPP president was speaking at the interaction program with leaders of polling station number 35 of Kumbi constituency organized by NPP Kumbi Block Committee held at the residence of NPP candidate of the constituency, former Minister N. Mangi. Speaking further, Conrad K. Sangma said NPP is a party which works hand in glove with the people. The party consults state committees, unit committees and the people to make any party decision before going to its high command. Conrad also added that any proposal of the state is raised to the High Command after consulting with the people. NPP candidate in Kumbi constituency and Mangi expressed gratitude to NPP for believing him and giving the party ticket after he was denied the BJP ticket. He also thanked the National Party President and the Deputy CM for paying a visit at his residence and interacting with people of his constituency. Chief spokesperson of BJP, C.H. Bijoy, who was one of the intending candidates in Uripok Assembly constituency, has said there is no objection in K.H. Raghumani contesting in the upcoming state general election as BJP candidate from the constituency, but will not extend his support to him. He will either cast his vote to Notha or will not cast at all, he said. Addressing a press meet held today at his residence at Lamphel Kuno, Bijoy said he will file a defamation suit against Raghumani for leaking an audio clip which went viral on social media to tarnish his image. He condemned the party leaders for giving the party ticket to him rather than taking action against him for his slander remark against a senior member of the party. As such, he will file the defamation suit against him to crush his ego on personal level. RSS has become an unaccountable but powerful organization, as it was visible in the viral audio clip that RSS gave him a lucrative post to get political mileage and earn money. This shows the involvement of RSS in giving party ticket to him, he said. Bijoy condemned the party for giving the party ticket to Raghumani despite the well-known fact that he is involved in corrupt practices. Biren asserted that he was intending to contest in the election as BJP candidate to show that one can win election without using black money. If he had succeeded, it would have provided a better winning chance for capable candidates in the election to State Legislative Assembly 2027, C.H. Bijoy said.
Manipur is a free state. India government is National Party in Young Lorry, Congress of the BJP. She will not have Makoi Kenabadin Tongan Bamni. Meghalaya Chief Minister, Nagaland Chief Minister, Amadi Bihar Chief Minister na Manipur politically could Tinjan Bayabagi, Yamnas of Kongnet Pamama Piri, Samna Harabada, NPP, NPF, Amadi JDU, Makoida Prajasingna, Kanagum Yaning Diana Bot Pigi Vase, Manipur, Meghalaya Chief Minister Gi, Nagaland Gi, Amadi Bihar Chief Minister na. Akoida politically could Tinjanaba, Akoy Kongnet Pamama Pivan and a hygiening. Masimati Yankan strongly yanning there.
Dr. Katrimayum Kalla, who was hoping for BJP ticket for Kundrakpam Assembly constituency for the election to Manipur Legislative Assembly, said he will continue to work for the welfare of the people as a member of the party. Addressing a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, he said candidates must not be disheartened because they did not get party ticket. The members should work for the welfare of the people under the BJP. Instead of joining other political party, the members should support BJP candidates, Kalla said.
Ticket Pangodragasu, I Hujik, BJP the Leng the Lejakini, Amadi, BJP Punung Shijaba, Matam Quina, Kenda is the Waminaraba, workers in Karakata, Putingapu, BJP the Labio, Amadi Atogo Partida, Jombian Haina Aina, Aigi workers in the Hanan Hajay.
Wildlife and Biodiversity Conservation Committee WBCC Manipur has expressed strong condemnation over the assault on staff of Thobal Forest Range while discharging their duty against cutting and ferrying of hill soil at Lilong, Usoipokpi on February 3. It may be mentioned that cutting and ferrying of hill soil in reserve forests and protected forest areas has been restricted. WBCC termed it unfortunate that, despite their association with like-minded groups to protect the environment, such insensitive conducts have been continuously taking place in different reserve forest areas. Urging the authorities concerned to take befitting action against those involved, Publicity Secretary of WBCC, Robi Ningthobam, demanded the government to hand over the task to the minister or the MLA concerned instead of deploying department staffs if the matter cannot be addressed and resolved. The committee also expressed their regret over the repeated involvement of people in power in such incidents in the past. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Online class ki damak admission hangjare government recognized torba co-educational high school ni the Career Foundation Academy pre-nursery degi class 8 fawbda leiba angang singi academic session lisingani kuni thoi kulumdoi gi damak admission fee lawjade lagliba February gi tarik 5 dagi na February tarik 15 fawbda admission form lobiba yagani matam ga chunaraba school sina angang sing da piriba kudong chaba kharadang pallabada free admission, affordable fee structure, free education for rank holders, smart computer class, separate hostel boarding for boys and girls, transport facilities, playway method of teaching, co-curricular activities, career counseling with motivational classes, well-equipped computer lab, highly qualified faculties, neat and clean school campus, daily SMS report to parents or guardians. Online class admission open, online class admission open. Pre-nursery to class 8 fawbagi academic session listing and kunitoi kulumdoi free admission pisari. The Career Foundation Academy, Napetpally, Imphal East District 795010, Kubala Sunusipai, Bishnupur District 795129. Contact number 9366273930 7005315367.
Welcome back after the break. India reported 1.27 lakh new COVID cases with 1,059 deaths in the past 24 hours, 14.4% lower than yesterday. This brought the total caseload in the country to 4.20 crore. With a decline by 1.03 lakh, India's active caseload now stood at 13.31 lakh and the total reported death count increased to 5.01 lakh in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, a total of 2.30 lakh patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brought the total recoveries to 4.02 crore across the country. Consequently, India's recovery rate stood at 95.64%. So far, India has administered a total of 47.53 lakh vaccine doses in the last 24 hours, which brought the total tally of vaccine doses administered to 168.98 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Hyderabad in Telangana to unveil the Statue of Equality, which commemorates 11th century Bhakti saint Ramanujacharya. The Prime Minister will also kickstart the 50th anniversary celebrations of Ikrisat during his visit. The statue is made of Panchaloha, a combination of 5 metals: gold, silver, copper, brass and zinc. It is among the tallest metallic statues in sitting position in the world. The statue has been mounted on a 54 feet high base building named Bhadra Vedi. The building has floors meant for a Vedic digital library and research center, ancient Indian texts, a theatre and an educational gallery detailing the works of Ramanujacharya. The statue was conceptualized by Chinna G.R. Swami of Ramanujacharya Ashram. The Bharatiya Janata Party has issued a whip to all its Rajya Sabha MPs to be present in the House on February 8. The official communique addressed to all BJP Rajya Sabha MPs, stating that all BJP members in Rajya Sabha were informed that some very important business will be taken up for discussion and passing in the Rajya Sabha on Tuesday, February 8. It also added that they should present in the House throughout the day on Tuesday and support the government stand. The first part of the budget session is being held from January 31 to February 11th, and the second part will take place from March 14 to April 8. Amid growing controversy over the wearing of hijab in educational institutes, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said that the nation is robbing the future of the girl students by letting the issue come in way of their education. The hijab row that started in a college in Udupi spilled over to other schools across the district. A government college in Kundapura asked girl students not to come to college wearing hijabs. A number of Hindu students, mostly boys, came to college wearing saffron shawls as a counter to the Muslim girls wearing hijabs, with the issue snowballing into a major controversy spreading to other educational institutions. And the matter coming up before the High Court, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai held a meeting with Primary and Secondary Education Minister B.C. Nagesh and top government officials regarding the government's stand. On February 8, the Karnataka High Court will hear the petitions filed by 5 girls studying in a government pre-university college in Udupi, questioning hijab restriction in college. Chinese President Xi Jinping hosted a banquet today for heads of state and international organizations attending the Winter Olympics, part of a diplomatic blitz following nearly 2 years without face-to-face meetings due to the pandemic. Xi has launched a diplomatic marathon in the lead-up to the Games, meeting with Russian President and old friend Vladimir Putin on Friday and attending the Olympics opening ceremony later in the day with dozens of foreign guests. This week's meeting are a striking change for Xi, who has avoided traveling abroad or meeting foreign visitors face-to-face since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. China has largely closed its borders for the last 2 years in a zero-COVID strategy that has seen daily infections dwindle. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren files nomination paper from Hengang AC. BJP will not make any promise that cannot be translated into action, says Chief Minister N. Biren. People across India begin to like NPP, asserts National President of NPP Conrad Sangma. Pained over ticket denial, chief spokesperson of BJP CH Bijoy says he does not support BJP candidate, will cast his vote for Nota or will not cast at all. With that, it's a wrap for this evening news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.